Gardasil is probably the single worst mass vaccine that we've ever seen. Children who take that vaccine, the Gardasil vaccine, are 37 times more likely to die from the vaccine than they are to die from cervical cancer.
Kennedy is now the Secretary of Health and Human Services. That clip has 17 million views, is frightening to parents and teens, and of course is pure disinformation, as you will soon see. It is true that some people died who were in the clinical studies of Gardasil, which by the way is the vaccine against HPV, a virus that causes cervical cancer. However, Kennedy conveniently left out one key detail, namely the causes of death among the vaccine and adjuvant control groups. They included a gunshot wound, an automobile accident, a suicide, an airplane crash, one case of the most common childhood cancer, a case of septic shock, and a handful of other deaths that were determined to be unrelated to the vaccine or to the adjuvant. Those determinations were made by clinical experts who, like in all clinical trials, had zero financial conflicts of interest with the product or the vaccine company. Here, I think it's relevant to bring up that Kennedy himself earns at least hundreds of thousands of dollars from legal referrals of clients who believe they were injured by the Gardasil vaccine. For someone who talks about the impact of financial conflicts of interest on science so much, he sure seems to spread a lot of disinformation about the vaccines that have made him millions of dollars over the years leading up to his campaign. In response to criticism on that point, Kennedy says he will not keep any further fees from HPV vaccine litigation. To address his financial conflicts of interest, he's assigned those fees away to be received by someone else. His son. By the way, the reason why the vaccine is recommended for adolescents, who, it is true, typically do not die from cervical cancer, is because the vaccine only protects you if you get it before you're exposed to HPV. Waiting to give the vaccine to older age groups who already have higher rates of HPV infection and even death rates from cervical cancer would be pointless. On RFK's misinformation tier list, vaccine-related gunshots and car crashes are going to the B tier. Hit the follow and I'll see you next time.